The summer you turned 12. What movie did you watch? Jaws, E.T., Indiana Jones, The Goonies, or Back to the Future? Chances are you saw a Steven Spielberg movie. But how did he go from unknown director to blockbuster king? You're about to find out. In the mid-1970s, a young filmmaker changed movies forever. His name, Steven Spielberg. From a shark that made people afraid to go in the water, to a boy who befriended an alien, to the most daring archaeologist in cinema, Spielberg became the face of the blockbuster. And it all happened in less than a decade. 1. Early beginnings. It all started in Cincinnati, Ohio. On December 14, 1946, a baby boy named Steven was born. From an early age, he loved movies. At age 12, he made his first film with the title literally meaning his love for movies. Soon, he was making short films around his neighborhood. At 16, he enrolled in California Institute of Technology. But instead of hitting the books, he headed straight to the set. After assisting several directors, Spielberg got his big break in 1971. He directed a TV movie called Duel. It was a hit, terrifying viewers with a hitchhiker who keeps trying to stop a truck driver on a lonely road. Hollywood took notice. This kid was a genius. Soon, every major studio wanted him to direct their next project. But when one of them offered him Jaws, Spielberg almost said no. To Jaws, the birth of the blockbuster. Based on the best-selling novel by Peter Benchley, Jaws told the story of a seaside town terrorized by a great white shark. Now, when you think of a shark attack movie, you might yawn. But back then, this was new and scary. Plus, there was a hitch. The mechanical shark famously didn't work, so Spielberg had to rely on suspense, sound, and editing to scare audiences. Boy, did it work. Released in 1975, Jaws became a nightmare that captured the world. People left the theater afraid to go in the water. It earned over $100 million at the box office. No film had ever done that before. It created the summer blockbuster tradition, and it made Spielberg a star. As critic Roger Ebert wrote, Jaws is a superbly crafted film that delivers everything it promises, and then some. 3. E.T. Heart Over Horror. After the success of Jaws, Spielberg could have directed many more shark movies and been a legend just on that alone. But he had other plans. Next, he tackled a story of friendship, childhood wonder, and hope. In 1982, E.T., the Extra-Terrestrial, touched the hearts of millions. We watched as Elliot, a young boy, befriends an alien who's lost his spaceship and is awaiting rescue. It was pure Spielberg, funny and sad, scary and sweet. Kids cried when E.T. phoned home. Parents cried too. It was the highest-grossing film of its time, and once again, Spielberg proved he could terrify or touch your heart. For Indiana Jones, the adventure icon, Raiders of the Lost Ark was released in 1981. It was the year of E.T., but Raiders still managed to be the second biggest hit of the year. Why? Because it was simply a blast. Spielberg teamed with his friend George Lucas to create the greatest archaeologist / swashbuckling hero ever. Enter Indiana Jones. The movie was pure adventure, packed with snakes, treasures, and unforgettable stunts. The audience loved it. 2 sequels followed. Indy became a pop culture icon, and we mean it when we say that Spielberg cemented himself as the master of spectacle. 5. Spielberg becomes the blockbuster king. By the mid-80s, Spielberg wasn't just a director. He was a brand. His name on a poster guaranteed thrills, emotion, and record-breaking ticket sales. More than anyone else, he defined the modern blockbuster, big, bold, and unforgettable. 6. Legacy of The Rise. The rise of Steven Spielberg is the story of a young dreamer who changed cinema forever. He made us fear the ocean, believe in aliens, and crave adventure. For movie lovers everywhere, Spielberg wasn't just a director, he was a magician. And in the 70s and 80s, he became the face of blockbuster cinema. And that was the rise of Steven Spielberg. Now, it's time for you to become a blockbuster movie buff. What's your favorite Spielberg movie? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.